You too. What's poppin', man? It's your boy, man. Southside 757, and we back on a Wednesday, man. Hump day, man. February the 5th. We playing ball with them, man. We ain't playing out here, man. I know the NBA's going crazy right now, but we gonna remain the same. We gonna pick these games, and hey, man, we gonna get to it, man. We gonna get straight to it, bro. Anyway, let's kick it off, man. We give God the glory, man. You know, God bless to everybody out there. Hope everybody doing well, man. For real. Me, man, blessed, grateful, and motivated, man. Another day, another opportunity to be great. Let's get it. Let's get it. Anyway, man, you know I like to say, man, where I was right, where I was wrong yesterday on a Tuesday. Definitely was, you know what I mean? Definitely had a couple errors on Tuesday. It was crazy, you know what I mean? Well, we had like we had 7 games on the NBA docket. Where did I slip up at? What happened to Houston, man? What the fuck going on with Houston? How you drop the ball? It make you think like shit was, man, listen, man. Like I was telling my bro, I was like, man, that shit was like real fluky. But that's the NBA again. You just, I don't know. 4 points in like 2 seconds. That shit crazy. Anyway, lost a parlay on some crazy shit in Houston that you zero Houston on, you think is a win. And you see some shit like this. Hey, but we gonna listen, man. We're gonna do what it do. We ain't gonna sweat it. We ain't gonna sweat it, man. It is what it is. We're gonna move on. But the Houston game was some bullshit. Anyway, that was one I was wrong. What else did I was like? Trying to see, man. That was it pretty much. Other than trying to think with my Laker game, I did thought that even though my Lakers, I wanted them to win, I didn't see that coming. I got on the bandwagon a little late because when I seen LeBron, he came out so motivated, I had to take the bet. You know what I mean? But I didn't at first because the Clips have been owning my Lakers and I was iffy on the game. But shouts out to Bron, man. Bron keep coming through for me, man. I'm telling you, man. Bron's a GOAT, bro. But I ended up being right on that game, so I ain't never tripping on that. But definitely was an interesting game. You see Bron, they tell my Bron on what? Bron out there going crazy, bro. Other than that, man, that was the big slip-ups. Big wins. The big wins for Tuesday night was with the Lakers. I won with the Portland and the Pacers. The Portland Pacers game, like I told you, Portland was a sleeper to watch, and you got to keep your eye on Portland. Portland came through for me like 4 games straight, so definitely bullish on Portland Blazers. You should too. What's my other game? I had Boston knocking off the Cavs. And the rest, you know what I mean? I didn't bet on the Toronto and none of that. Oh, the Bulls. The Bulls got me a win yesterday. The Bulls never get a win. And I was shocked like that, but I had a parlay with the Bulls, with the Celtics. Had a parlay with the Bulls, Celtics, Portland, and the damn Houston Rockets, bro. Crazy. Houston Rockets cost me a parlay by, 2 seconds? But that's how I go in this league, man. That's why you can't never trip, bro. We don't care about the small stuff. We keep it moving because we're going to make more bets. That's why your boy is Rookie of the Year. He just make things happen. He don't sweat the stuff. We move on, man. Definitely was, at the time the game was going on, I was just like in shock. Like, really? You fucked the bag up like that? Hey, man. It is what it is. But definitely, you know what I'm saying? Definitely with some good ones, you know what I mean? I'll run through them real quick. We had the Mavs against the 76ers. Sixers was the favorite by 3.5. They won the game, 118-116. So definitely was a money maker with the Sixers last night. Could have been a bag for you if you took the over and you picked the Sixers money line all day, man. You would have been a winner all day. You had the crazy Houston Rockets and the Brooklyn Nets game, 97-99. First of all, scoring is mad low. Just too many red flags in this game. Like, I just couldn't believe Houston keep dropping the ball like that. So I'm definitely not bullish on Houston as I was last week. You know what I mean? So the meter's definitely going down on Houston. Not saying they're in a good team, but I see in certain situations they play to their competition. So that lets me know they still got some growing pains. Not saying they was at the top of their game, but I expected better than that. I damn sure did. So Give them props for give Brooklyn props for stepping up because nobody's seen that coming. So if you had Brooklyn with a winner last night, man, listen, man, you was a 10.5-point underdog. You got a decent bag because you had to be like 450, 400 odds. Had to be. Had to be. So would it been a 10.5? Like, yeah, you did well. So if you had Brooklyn, salute, brother. All right, we had the Boston Celtics against the Cavs last night. Another moneymaker game. Cavs, Cavs was the favorite last night. So that gave me, I had to sit back and think about it. That was one of my plays. When I seen that, I'm like, hey, the favorite. I get it, they was at home, but I know they can't do that with Boston when they match up for real, for real. What I mean by that is a mano on a mano, like body for body. That front court, you put JT and JB back. Who's going to guard that? What is Garland is a mismatch, you know what I mean? And you can do that on the other end, but on the defensive end, no. I like JT and JB in that matchup all day, bro. And it was an okay game, you know what I mean? Like, they came back in the end, but Celtics did what I thought they was going to do. Went there handling business, showed why they're the number one team in the East, no matter the record. But they know when they get them the playoff series, they're going to get them boys the belt. You heard it first, I'm telling you that. So Celtics was the underdog last night. They didn't cover on the over, though. 112-105 was the score, so you had to play the under. Hope you did, because the over was no motion in the over. No motion. I even got caught on the over, trying to go with the over, because I was thinking to be more in the 230s range. You know what I mean? But I was wrong, too. 217. I was way off. All right. You had the New York Knicks in Toronto last night against the Raptors. Definitely was a money game. Depends on how you wanted to play it. If you took the Knicks, you was all right. Even though it looked crazy at first. They ended up coming back, but the Knicks ended up covering on the spread. If you took it, it was 5.5. They won by 6, 121, 115, and they covered on the over, 236. I gotta give them boys props. Definitely didn't touch that game because, you know what I'm saying? But when I seen R.J. Barrett and a couple of guys of Toronto was out, I figured Knicks would win on the money line all day, though. But definitely, I don't be trusting teams in Toronto for some reason. Sometimes they drop the ball, bro. Depends on what's going on. Anyway, we had the Heat against the Chicago Bulls last night in Chicago. And that was one of the plays of the night. I took the Bulls. It was a 5.5 underdog. 228 was the over and under. I took the Bulls. I never take the Bulls, but sometimes, see, the Bulls can be iffy. So I figured against the Heat, maybe they might, because I don't trust the Heat either, with it being all the shit going on. So I took a chance. I took the Bulls. Hey, man, they got me a win. That rarely ever happened. So shouts out to the Bulls for standing up last night, winning the game 133-124, and covering on the over. So Bulls, don't trust them. Still can't trust the Bulls, though. But last night you could. My Lakers, Bron Lakers. Shouts out to Bron and the Luka Lakers, man. Listen, they was playing the LA Clippers last night. They won the game 122-97. Shouts out to them. They put belt their ass to the Clippers last night from start to finish, bro. I swear to God, like, that's at first I wasn't gonna take the bet because I was worried. But when I seen when Bron came, he came out so fucking aggressive, and when he took the first to the cup like that, man, I took the bet. So with Bron playing like that, he motivated, man. Ain't too many, man. Listen, man. He might not be the best player in the world today, but he top 10. You can arguably, he might be top 5 at 40. That's crazy. So, I mean, you can argue. I'm not saying it is true, but he definitely top 10. I don't care who he is. Today. Point blank, period. And then for to be 40, that's all NBA. All you gotta be is top 15 players in the world to make the all NBA. So for him to make the all NBA at 40, if he makes the all NBA, man, you can't say he ain't a GOAT, bro. Ain't nobody never done that, man. I ain't never seen that done. But them boys handled business last night. It was 8.5-point underdog. Came in LA, the Clippers home, and handled business. Did the stepping. Like, for real, man. Shouts out to Bron and them Lakers, man. They're looking real good. I'm interested to see when Luka, how they mesh and put all that shit together. That's gonna be very interesting. So I'm watching. Definitely watching that. All right. Last game we had my other money game. The Portland had Indiana Pacers against the Portland Trailblazers. Both of the teams was off the back-to-back. You know what I mean? So I was aware of that. So that's how they popped on the radar. My Portland Trailblazers was a 5.5 point underdog. I was like, whoa, hold up. 5.5 points. At home? Oh, I like Portland all day. Because when you go and play Portland at home, that's a young team, a young, scrappy team. It might start off slow, but when they get to going, they'll run you out the gym, bro. Just like I predicted. 112-89. They end up running Pacers out the gym. And it was an easy win for me. And like I said, I'm bullish on Portland, especially at home. It depends on who they facing. I feel like I can always, especially when they get teams on that back-to-back. In Portland, I like my shot every time. They've been doing that shit for years. So I like that. You know what I mean? Didn't cover on the over because it was a low-scoring game, but definitely Portland. Bullish on Portland on games. All right, let's get to the money games. It's Wednesday hump day, baby. We got an 11-game docket, man. I'm going to call some winners out, man, you know, because I'm going to go through every game, but I'm going to call some key winning games out, bro. Key winning games out. We got the Milwaukee Bucks against the Charlotte Hornets tonight. Milwaukee Bucks are 10.5 point favorite. 220.5 is over and under. Watch. I don't see no play there. I'm definitely not playing there. So I'm moving on with that. Brush. But push the shove, the winner all day. I like the Bucks. I like the Bucks. I don't know. Do I like them to cover the 10.5? I like them in the money line. I don't like them as over. I don't think Charlotte gonna score that many points. And I think Bucks gonna win by a landslide. Definitely not betting on that game. All right, this is my game. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Detroit Pistons. You know how I feel about the Pistons. I've been saying the Pistons are a playoff team the whole time. Tonight, Pistons get a chance to prove themselves. I got them knocking the Cleveland Cavaliers off tonight in Detroit, showing that they're a team to be reckoned with. Right now, I don't think Donovan Mitchell's going to play, so I like my chances even better. So definitely hit my radar, was a play of mine. It's one of the plays of the night. Free play, bro. Detroit over Cleveland. They're 5.5 point underdogs. You know how I feel about them 5.5. Yeah, they're 5.5 point underdog. We at home. And it's a 236.5 on the over and under. Definitely like the under. Don't like the over. Cleveland being a little short-handed. I think they don't score as much as they normally do. More or less in the 110 range. Probably like in the 110 range. 105. I see a tight game, but I like Detroit, bro. I'm taking Detroit. I'm running with Detroit, and I'm playing the under all day. So that's the pick. That's a steal. Free pick. Curtis, Southside 757 on me. Next game. We got a crazy game. San Antonio Spurs against Atlanta Hawks. The Spurs are 4.5 point favorite. Wemby, you know, and they got De'Aaron Fox starting tonight, doing getting back to it tonight. So it's gonna be one of them games. But you gotta watch out for Ice Trae. Ice Trae, he's not gonna play tonight. It's gonna be an interesting situation. I really wanted to pick Atlanta Hawks, but since they with Wemby and Fox, I'm curious to see how that pick and roll, how people guard that, because that's gonna be a dangerous situation, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. So I'm not gonna go against the Spurs. I gotta see what they do. I'm not gonna forecast that shit yet. I gotta see. Even though it ain't against the best defense with playing Atlanta Hawks, but it's going to be interesting. So I like the Spurs. I like the Spurs to win the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Atlanta Hawks sneak past them. Ice Trae, he get hot, it can get scary. But I think the Wemby and the Fox connection, we gonna see tonight. So, but I like the Spurs. And 242 is a lot of points. But with them two teams, you can't go wrong picking the over. Definitely gonna slide from that game because I like the over, but I don't know if I'm gonna bet on that game. Because I need to see some things first. All right, we got the Washington Wizards against the Brooklyn Nets. Who cares, right? I like the Wizards at first, but then I thought about it. The Wizards, they traded Kyle Kuzma away today, so it's just Jordan Poole. Nets gonna handle business, beat the brakes off on them in New York. They're a favorite. It doesn't even matter. I'd probably be Definitely, I don't know if it's the over and under. Too hard to risk that. But I do like the Nets and the money line all day. All right. We got the Miami Heat against the Philadelphia 76ers, bro. This one of the games are circled. This is a key play for me. You know what I'm saying? The Miami Heat, they are 1.5 point favorite. What's the over and under? 219.5 is the over and under. Interesting. I can't, the Heat, I can't knock why the Heat favorite. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? But it could change by the time game time starts. I like Philly in this game. I like Philly to get back on track. They've been playing well as of late. So, I'm definitely, and I like the way Tyrese Maxey been playing. Ever since he's been all-time snub, man, listen, bro. Kid been balling out. I like him tonight. I think Paul George might play tonight. I think they're trying to get themselves back in track to get back to 500. So, I'm going with the 76ers tonight. One of my upsets, one of my money picks. All right. Memphis Grizz going against Toronto Raptors. In Toronto, I don't know. I definitely don't think Toronto can win the game. I like Memphis Grizzlies. I like them to blow them out. I like them to win. And I like the under because I don't think Toronto going to be able to score. But definitely not betting on that game. I don't see no play there. I don't. But it's just me. It's up to you. We got the Chicago Bulls in Minnesota tonight against Ant-Man. Bulls are 11.5 point underdog. 227.5 is the over and under. So the way it's looking, they're saying in Vegas that the Bulls don't have a fucking chance. So I don't know. Minnesota done lost 2 in a row though, so Ant-Man really gonna be on some shit tonight. So I like Minnesota. I'm not going against Ant-Man. Bulls are not capable of pulling off another upset. They won last night. I think they get smacked tonight. And you got the New Orleans Pelicans against the Denver Nuggets in Denver tonight. Denver 10.5 point favorite. 239.5 is the over and under. Even though the teams score a lot of points, I still think that over's too much. And I like Denver. Whatever. Zion goes through, but it's in Denver, so I don't know, man. I mean, definitely didn't make my list. But if I was picking a game, I'd pick money line with Denver all day. If I was picking it. Yeah. Now we got the Phoenix Suns in OKC against OKC tonight. Phoenix Suns are 11.5 point underdog. You wonder why? Because they trading KD away. KD will not make the game tonight. They say it's his ankle, but I think they're trying to look for a trade low-key. Word was, it was going to be a reunion with my Dub Nation, but that's out of the works. He don't want to come out. He don't want to go back there. So I think he'll end up probably in Miami. Or you got to watch out. He might end up somewhere. I don't know. But I definitely don't think he'll be on the Suns by tomorrow. So we got OKC winning this game tonight. Suns going through too much. Booker can't win it by himself. I like OKC, and I like them by a mile. Definitely not a game I'm betting on. All right. Now I got my last 2 games, key games of the night. I got my Golden State Warriors against the Utah Jazz in Utah tonight. We are 6.5 point favorite. 227.5 is the over and under. We don't never lose to the Jazz, so I'm not expecting us to lose to the Jazz. I got us handling business, and I got us winning convincingly. But depends on 2. It's Lori marketing play, and I think the kid Colin Sexton is out. Both of them is out, and we're gonna win the game by at least 10. So I'm looking for that to see if I'm gonna, because there's another major play. If Lord Marketing doesn't play, I'm definitely betting on the game, 150%, because I know we'll cover the spread, and I know we'll cover the over all day. But again, it'd be interesting to see who Utah lines up, if they let Lauren Marketing play or they scratch him, because a couple of their players ain't playing because they're getting traded. So, you know, I think it's one of them games where it can get out of control early, or lower market in play, and it'd be tight in the fourth. But I like my Golden State boys in the money line either way. Now, this is my upset of the night. My another play I've been watching, the Orlando Magic against the Sacramento Kings. I know. Like, why are you talking about the Magic? The Magic's up a 5.5 point underdog. You know how I feel about 5.5 point underdogs. 218.5 is the over and under. Don't care for the over and under too much because I don't think it can. I don't know, man. I don't think the Magic can get over there, so I stay away from the over under. But I got the Magic in the money line squeaking past Sacramento. Atlanta done lost 4 or 5 straight. They gotta pop somebody. Why not the Kings? I think their defense can be had. I think it's a bad matchup when you put Pablo there now. I think it's gonna be an interesting situation because I think they're gonna get them boys to work. So that's my upset of the night. That's my money picks. My dogs of the night are Sacramento Kings. What's my other one? Sacramento Kings, Detroit Pistons, and the 76ers. My 4 picks, I'm running with my 4 teams that's going to be in my mix tonight. My Golden State Warriors, Sacramento Kings, 76ers, and the Detroit Pistons. That's what I'm running with, bro. That's your boy with the money picks, giving you the game. Southside 757, the #1 sports better in the 757, man. #1 sports better in the 757, man. Be me. Fuck with your boy. Get you some money. Enjoy your life, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Support your boy. Subscribe to the channel. Get you some wins, man. You ain't got to be scared to bet, bro. I got you. We do this, man. Check me out. I got receipts. Peace. We gone, man. 757, man.